If you're thinking about pursuing a master's degree, but aren't sure whether to choose a Master in Finance, a Master of Science in Business Analytics, or a Master in Management, then this video is for you. We'll explore the differences between the programs, where they overlap, potential career pathways, admissions requirements, and tips to help you decide which programs are right for you. Also, I'm including a free PDF guide that covers the basics of the Master in Management program and how to determine whether a Master in Management is a good fit for you. Make sure to grab it using the link in the description below. Hi, I'm Caitlin Anderson, graduate admissions consultant and Oxford MBA, who has helped hundreds of students get interviews and offers to all the top business schools in the world, including Harvard, Stanford, Oxford, MIT, Yale, and win over $1 million in scholarships. First, we have the Masters in Finance programs. These are going to help students develop technical financial skills, including quantitative modeling, investment analysis, and risk management. They will be ideal for students who want to take roles in investment banking, asset management, and financial consulting. There are a variety of these Masters in Finance programs, including the General Master in Finance, the MS, Master of Science in Financial Engineering, Master of Science in Financial Mathematics, Master of Science in Quantitative and Computational Finance. And the program or programs that are going to be right for you depends on the kind of roles you want to take in the financial industry. So while working in finance means you need to have a certain level of technical capabilities in terms of programming and modeling, you can opt to take front-end roles or back-end roles and choose a Master's in Finance program that will best prepare you for the kinds of roles you want to take. Front-end roles involve direct interaction with clients, investors, or markets with activities such as M&A, IPOs, and raising capital, and you would be an analyst, associate, or VP. Back-end roles involve building financial products, operations, and compliance, and you would take roles such as quantitative researcher or developer, risk analyst, and risk manager. Now, my students that opt for front-end roles usually apply to the General Master of Finance programs, Masters in Asset Management, or Masters in Investment and Wealth Management. My students that opt for the back-end roles will apply to the Masters in Computational Finance, Masters in Financial Engineering, and the Masters in Financial Mathematics programs. Second, we have the Masters of Science in Business Analytics programs, or MSBA. Now, these center on data-driven decision-making, machine learning, and statistical analysis, and they're great for careers in data science, business intelligence, or analytics consulting. Typically, my students who are interested in business analytics will consider the MSBA, MS in Analytics, MS in Management Analytics, MS in Applied Data Science, and MS in Data Science programs. Now, the MSBA programs oftentimes will also give you the option to concentrate in marketing analytics, financial analytics, healthcare analytics, applied data science. So what ends up happening is my students will either just add MSBA degrees, and they'll look at ones that either are just general in nature or also have a concentration, or they'll add a mixture of these programs. So they'll have MSBA programs, MS in Applied Data Science, MS in Management Analytics programs on their school lists. Finally, we have the Master in Management, or the MIM. And this program offers broad business training and sometimes optional concentrations in marketing or finance or business analytics. This program is great for my students that have little to no work experience or my students that are looking for a stepping stone to the MBA, because more universities are adding MBA programs that are designed specifically for MIM graduates. So my MIM students have come from a range of undergraduate majors. They've been business administration, economics, mathematics, statistics, marketing, geography, and I've also had a fair number of students who are looking to get a master in finance but aren't wanting an overly technical or quantitative degree. So we will also add master in management programs that have the optional finance concentration to their school lists. Now let's talk about some of the career outcomes you can expect from these different kinds of master's programs. So for the Master of Finance, you'll typically take a role after graduating that would be like a financial analyst or portfolio manager or investment banker. And salaries can range anywhere from $75,000 US all the way up to over $150,000 US. It just depends on your location and experience. The Master of Science and Business Analytics graduates will typically take roles like data scientist, data analyst, or business analyst, and their salaries will range from $85,000 US all the way up to over $120,000 US, depending on their work experience. For the MIM, graduates will typically take roles as management consultants, financial analysts, or project managers, and their salaries will range anywhere from $60,000 US all the way up to over $100,000 US. Let's talk about admissions requirements. For the Master in Finance, admissions committees are looking for applicants with quantitative backgrounds, such as finance, economics, mathematics, and engineering. And the GMAT or GRE will most often be required for top schools, and scores of 650 on the GMAT 10th edition and above will be considered competitive. For the Master of Science in Business Analytics, admissions committees are looking for applicants who have a ton of programming experience and will have usually one calculus and one statistics course. They may even mention linear algebra. That's for the top programs. Now, a lot of these MSBA programs will accept candidates that have minimal programming experience, but I would recommend that if you don't have any programming experience and you're looking to get into a good MSBA program, you should probably go online to Coursera and get some of that experience. Now, as far as the MSBA GMAT GRE requirement goes, they've actually made that more optional in the last few cycles than I've ever seen it before. So you may be able to waive a GMAT GRE requirement for an MSBA program if you have sufficient work experience and or you have a GPA that's above 3.3 out of 4. For the Master in Management, admissions committees are going to admit a wide range of undergraduate majors. For the GMAT and GRE, most of these top MIM programs will require it and not offer waivers, such as London Business School, INSEAD, and Duke. However, if you look at MIM programs in the US, you'll find some that do offer GMAT GRE waivers, such as Northwestern or Chicago. Now, having said all this about the GMAT and GRE requirements, I don't want you to fixate on your scores too much. I have many students that come to me worried because they can't achieve a certain GMAT GRE score, and they'll decide not to apply to some of the best programs in the world because of their score. Now, I'm gonna tell you, the admissions committees really do evaluate your application holistically. So if you have other very good, strong components of your application, you have a good chance of getting into some of these top programs. For example, I've had students get into London Business School with a 610 GMAT 10th edition, which is about 565 focus. I've had students get into London Business School with a 302 GRE. I had students get into Imperial with a 314 GRE. And some of Imperial's programs don't even require the GMAT or GRE, they'll make it optional. I had students get into INSEAD with very low scores as well. So don't over fixate on that GMAT GRE score. It's just one part of your application. So how do you choose the right program? Well, first you should ask yourself, are you looking to take more technical roles or managerial roles? Then you should ask yourself, do you already have the academic and or professional background that will show the admissions committees for these master's programs that you are capable of handling what you're gonna see in those programs. Now, one thing I'll caution you on is be careful to do your research on these programs' target demographics. Because, for example, Master in Management programs are looking for younger, early stage career candidates, whereas MSBA programs sometimes will be preferring candidates who already have a few years of work experience. So, which program is right for you? Well, it depends on your career goals and your academic strengths. I would encourage you to explore each master's program's curriculum in depth and talk to current students and alumni to gain deeper insights. To help you get started on your research, I created a free PDF guide that covers all the basics of the MIM program so you can get a better understanding as to whether it's a good fit for you. So make sure to download it using the link in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with any questions. If you need personalized guidance, then check out the resources at auxilium-edu.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.